Mobile Delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueda, and it's time for your Mobile Nation's Monday Brief, where I bring you the best of the iPhone blog, Android Central, Pre-Central, Windows Phone Central, and Crackberry. It's been a busy week in tech, so let's get into it. WebOS is dead. Long live WebOS. HP's CEO Meg Whitman finally let the world in on what exactly is going to happen with WebOS, everyone's favorite beleaguered operating system. It looks like the OS now is going to be standing for open source. It's actually going to be available to anybody to use and develop. They wanted to accelerate the open development of the platform by making it open source and available for people to develop, code, hack, whatever they want to do with it, which is super cool. Now, because of this decision, Pre-Central is now WebOSNation.com. So congrats, Pre-Central, on the evolution of your website. And in addition to that, well, we're all kind of wondering where we're going to see WebOS pop up next. HP says that they are definitely looking into making a WebOS tablet eventually, but they're out of the smartphone business for now. So we might see maybe a licensor come forward, or, well, who knows? But good on you, WebOS. Keep on living. The team over at Android Central reported on Google's Currents, which is a new app that they've released that is a competitor to Flipboard on iOS, which is a really popular sort of visual RSS reader. It's very beautiful and easy to use and very magazine-like. Well, now Google is countering with Currents, so you're able to have this lovely touchscreen experience with your RSS feeds on not only your Android device, but your iOS devices too. So you can use Currents across any manner of gadgets you have if they are running iOS or Android. The only downside to Currents, well, as of right now, it's only available here in the US. That's bollocks! Wow, just 1 week after learning some pretty juicy code names for rumored BBX devices, we're now seeing an exclusive on Crackberry, the rumored Milan, which is a vertical slider that will be coming next year. So we don't have any hard specs yet, but Kevin has heard that the screen is going to be rocking an even higher pixel density than the iPhone 4's Retina display, which will be pretty nice. Now, some other decisions have been made based on the picture. There's no more call, hang up, back, or menu button, and a very controversial decision, no trackpad. So this is kind of a bone of contention on some of the commenters over at Crackberry, but it definitely gives us a look at what we're going to be seeing in 2012 from Research in Motion, which seems to be a pretty playbook-like experience. Oh, and as for BBX, well, it's not BBX anymore. That was so last week. It's BB10 now. The much-awaited Windows Phone Xbox 360 companion app is available for you to download. You can now turn your Windows Phone 7 device into a remote for your Xbox 360. Sweet! My favorite part about this is the added functionality you get when you're watching media. So if you're watching, say, a television show on your Xbox 360, you can actually check out cast and crew and different things like that. Pretty nifty. If you can believe it, it's been a little bit over 2 months since the iPhone 4S hit markets everywhere, and TiPb has been talking to their editors and writers about how they feel about the device now that it's 2 months out. Now, of course, as somebody looking from the outside in, I would expect any Apple fanboy worth their salt to say, "Oh my God, best device ever! 1111 exclamation point." But it was actually a pretty mixed bag, ranging from really high praise of Siri to outright disappointment in one of the writers. So definitely worth a read, definitely worth checking out, and we appreciate your honesty, TiPb, because it would be easy for you to say that Siri is like the greatest thing of all time, even though maybe it has some hang-ups here and there. And if you're also looking to help TiPb choose their best of, they are taking your votes over on TiPb.com for their 2011 TiPb Awards. That's it for your Mobile Nation's Monday Brief. Be sure to check out all of our podcasts at mobilenations.com/shows. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed.